You and I need to talk, okay? Because these past few weeks have been one of the hardest weeks that I've ever had to live through in the year of our Lord 2025. And that's saying something because I literally had surgery 2 months ago. So, um, you would think that this trip that I've been looking forward to since last year, this trip that I thought would be this fantastic, incredible, no issues whatsoever, spending time with my boyfriend, being in a new continent, exploring different spots in Spain, like this was going to be the trip. And then everything changed when the Fire Nation attacked. So I feel like we need to take it back a little bit because I need to give you guys an explanation. I think that most of you think that maybe I haven't been uploading because, I'm having the time of my life in this trip to Spain that I previously have made a video on. It turns out I've just been quite literally rotting in bed because there is nothing else that I can do. I have not had the strength to leave my bed for days on end. It's been really tough, y'all. And it all started 2 Wednesdays ago when I woke up at like 4 a.m. with this searing pain in my left ear. I genuinely believed that somebody was trying to drill into my head through my ear. Everything hurt. I honestly thought I was going to just stay deaf because I couldn't hear anything. I could just feel pain. So I'm like freaking out. I'm like, okay, what am I going to do? Like, I've never been to a hospital outside of my country. I don't know how this works. Like, am I supposed to pay? Is it free? Like, what's happening? And like, will they even treat me because I'm not from, like, it was crazy. It's scary in and of itself, like the experience of having such traumatizing pain. But then on top of that, to be in a country where you don't know anyone, where you don't have any family, where you don't really know how things work, it was terrifying and I would not recommend it. So I just very gently woke up my boyfriend and I was like, hey, can you please take me to the emergency room? We didn't know where the emergency room was. We Google Mapsed it. There were like 4 different ones. We were like, let's go to the closest one, obviously. I don't want to remember that day because it was like the thing is, I have never experienced pain quite like that one because yes, I've had a plethora of, different painful experiences in my life, whether it be my hip or my shoulder, which is literally still healing. But I've never had something like this. I've never had something that feels like it's going to like ruin me or it's going to forever. I don't know. I was just terrified. I couldn't stop crying because have you ever felt so much pain that you just can't stop crying because it is that painful? Like, you're not even crying because you're sad or upset, because it's like the only normal response to the level of pain that I was feeling was to cry. The emergency room, although it has the name emergency, they do not treat it as such. I did have to wait around 50 minutes before somebody would like call my name and be like, so what's wrong? So like, what's up? Like, why are you like this? So that was probably one of the worst 50 minutes of my entire life. Yeah. So as I said, I really don't want to live through that again. That was 2 Wednesdays ago. Yes. And I still can't really hear from my left ear. Turns out it was like an infection due to the flu that I caught when I came here. And it turns out like there's just so many. Suffice it to say, I was not expecting my summer to look like this, but what should have been a 2-week trip has turned into a 2-month trip. Because I can't travel. Doctor's orders, I cannot travel. I cannot get on a plane. So it has officially been an entire week since I was supposed to be home already. And it was just a lot, besties, okay? Like, I'm not trying to be dramatic. I'm not trying to over exaggerate this experience. I was honestly like really, really scared. I'm the type of person that doesn't get sick often. Like, I get sick maybe once every 2 years. I've never gotten this sick. And it was just so scary and terrifying. And I never want to go through that again. I would not wish it upon my worst enemy. That's how nice I am. But, like, call me optimistic. Call me a hopeless romantic. But I kind of there came a point in my experience where I started to see like like the bright side of things, like, yeah, I'm gonna have to stay a couple more weeks than I anticipated, than I planned for, but that does mean that I do have more time to spend with my boyfriend, because obviously, if you guys don't know, we are long distance, and that's the main reason that I came here was to see him and to spend time with him and to celebrate his graduation. So, not to play the angel's advocate, but at least I have more time to make more memories with him. Well, I mean, for sure, like these past 2 weeks, we haven't been able to do that much because I have been recuperating. This has been like my go-to spot every single day. Like this and I, inseparable. But as you can see, this is like one of the first few days that I feel like an actual human again. Like I feel like I can go outside and not break out into feverish sweat and want to crawl into a ball and die. So I really want to take advantage of this so that I can talk to you guys and let you know, hey, I almost died. But I am here. I can't hear from my left ear, but I'm still here. Not everything has been horrible, because before I got sick, we did make some very wonderful memories. Like, we got to see so many cool places. We walked around Madrid. We went to bookstores. We went to cafes. We ate so much good food. I met so many new people, so many new, wonderful, fun, exciting people. In the grand scheme of things, was this the trip that I had planned out for myself? Absolutely not. But do I regret coming? Absolutely not. This was kind of like so far from what I was expecting this trip to be, but I'm still so grateful that I am here and that I can spend this time with my boyfriend, and I can spend this time, just appreciating my health, or like appreciating the fact that I am getting better. And it could be worse. I could have an infection on both ears, but it's only 1.5. So, we gotta celebrate our small wins, no matter how tiny they may seem. So, hi. It's been a while, but I'm here, and I really want to update you guys on my life, because I feel like I have so much to say, but at the same time, I feel like there are so many days where I didn't even feel them pass because I was just here. Like, genuinely, this is where I was. This was how I looked for most of the time. I'm sorry. This is, at least it's a comfortable bed, Like, you gotta count your blessings. I don't want to call it a blessing, but low-key, this was kind of like a blessing in disguise, because since I got so sick that I couldn't leave the apartment that I am currently in, I did read quite a couple of books. Like, I read basically all of the books that I brought here. Obviously, I don't know if you remember the books that I brought with me, but the only book that I haven't managed to read is The Divine Comedy by Dante Alighieri. I don't think I am in the mood to read an epic poem of this caliber when I'm feeling like this, but now that I'm feeling more human, this might be coming up, since I still have an entire month left in this country, which I'm very grateful for. Please don't kick me out. I don't even know who I'm talking to at this point, but just don't kick me out. I read Notes on Heartbreak. Great. I read Rilke's Book of Hours. Also great. I read First Time Caller. Fantastic. And I read Say You'll Remember Me. And I also read Say You'll Remember Me by Abby Jimenez. So books have been read. I probably wouldn't have read all of them if I hadn't gotten sick. So in a way, maybe this is the universe trying to keep me on track, trying to keep me on my toes, not get too comfortable. Definitely not comfortable anymore. So, not to steal Odysseus' thunder, but I truly have been on an odyssey of my own. It's not even done. If you think about it, I'm still not home. So I'm literally still in my odyssey era. Which is insane. What? But anyways, it's been a painful experience, but it's also been a beautiful one. I've been very lucky that I I don't have my family here with me, but I do have my boyfriend, and I am so extremely lucky to have him because honestly, he has made this very painful and excruciating experience and scary experience. Through it all, he's somehow managed to still make me smile and to take care of me and, to look out for me when I didn't have the energy to do it for myself. I am so incredibly blessed to have him with me. And honestly, I really don't know if I would have even survived if I didn't have him with me. So everybody just please take a moment. Please comment, "Thank you, boyfriend," because I would not be here if it weren't for him. As you can see, it's been a pretty chaotic, it's been a pretty chaotic traveling experience. It's been a trip that I could have never planned out, but I am still very happy to be here. Thankfully, I really like Madrid. I like the people. I like the food. I like finding these random, unique bookstores and staying there and reading an entire book and not having anybody tell me, "Hey, you can't be here for that long." This happened literally 2 days before I got sick. So this is one of the very last memories that I made before I almost died. And it was just this random day where I was like, okay, I want to go read in the park, but I want to get a coffee first. And then I just opened up Google Maps and I found this bookstore that was also a coffee shop. And I was like, oh my God, I have to go here. This is calling out to me. I must go. If you're ever in Madrid, please go to this bookstore because I had such an incredible experience just sitting there reading First Time Caller by B.K. Warson. The coffee was delicious. The banana muffin was incredible. The vibes were fantastic. The books as well. I recorded so much because I was just in awe of my surroundings. I loved everything that I was seeing. It was beautiful. It was everything. I had so much fun being there. You're never in bad company when you're surrounded by books, and they had such a fantastic pick of books. It was just a very comfortable atmosphere, and I loved being there. I genuinely, I kid you not, I spent 2 to 3 hours there just sitting. I just had so much fun that day, and it's honestly one of the best memories that I've made in this trip. So yeah. Wait, I'm over here. I mean, you probably thought I was still in the bed because the audio is so crisp and tasty and nice, but I'm actually over here. I'm actually over here, because I got a new mic. So yeah, I got a new mic and I absolutely adore it. As you can see, can you hear me? Can you hear me? I love it, okay? This is also one of the best memories that I've made because it's just always fun when you get to level up your equipment. So yeah, I got a new microphone. Hey! Again, this was definitely not the trip that I planned, but I am very, very much okay being here. I have no regrets. I am feeling very grateful. I'm feeling very happy, honestly, that I'm not as scared anymore. Apparently the mutedness or the lack of hearing on my left side is going to take about a month to clear up. And it's a little bit disorienting, but I've kind of gotten used to it. So as long as people just talk to me on this side, we're good. As long as you stay on my right side, we're good. No worries. There's no fear. There's no anxiety because I don't know, there's just something tells me or something inside, my gut tells me that everything is going to be okay. There is no other choice. There is literally no other alternative. Things will turn out to be okay because if I take my life as an example, every single time that something happens, I always go back to being okay. Maybe it takes a couple of months. Sometimes it takes maybe even more than a couple of months, but eventually I always go back to being okay. I just wanted to update you guys because it has been so long. Once again, I hate that I keep going on these long breaks when I don't intend to. I came back strong and I was so excited. I had so many videos planned. And then this happened. I'm trying to not be too hard on myself on the fact that I have once again taken yet another break, even though this wasn't planned at all. Obviously, when I came back, I had so many challenges, so many videos, so many ideas planned, and then this happened. For a person who loves to plan things, who loves to live her life, you know, very methodically and like just likes having things organized and planned out, and like she loves to-do lists. Like sometimes I do things and I add them to a to-do list just so that I can check them off, because the satisfaction that I get from checking off an item on my to-do list is unmatched. So that's the kind of person that I am. I promise I have fun. Like I really do. Don't worry about me. I'm trying to give myself some grace and be kind to myself, because obviously this was not planned, and it's okay when life doesn't go according to plan. Actually, I think that's literally the definition of life. It's not though, but you know, you get it. You get what I'm trying to say. I just really wanted to update you guys on how I've been doing, what's been happening, where I've been, if I'm alive or not. Turns out I am. And yeah, hopefully now that I'm finally, you know, I feel like I know I definitely still sound a bit nasally because I'm still congested, and, you know, I still have my cough, I still can't hear, but I'm feeling better. And that's what I want to focus on today. So hopefully now that I'm starting to feel better, I can get back to what I am really excited about, which is to make videos for you guys and to vlog about my experience being here in Europe for more time than I thought I would be. So I hope you guys have been doing great. I mean, hi, I've missed you. What's new with you? Please let me, has this summer been treating you good? I really hope it's been treating you kindly, because it's what we both deserve. I think I'm gonna go make myself some tea because I feel like I need it. And I hope that you guys can look forward to the videos that are going to be coming very soon to this channel. And if there are any videos that you guys want to see me do, like especially now that I'm here in a new country, in a new city with bookstores, please let me know in the comments below, because I would love to do things that you guys want to see. And I feel like you always have the best ideas, so let me know in the comments below if there's any video that you want to see from me. I love you guys so much. I love you for being here. I love that I know that I'm talking to this inanimate object right now, but I know, like, I can trust that you guys are going to be on the other side listening to me and listening to my story, or I know that you guys are there and you don't understand how deeply comforting that is. So thank you for being there. Thank you for being here. I love today. I love being able to hear from my right ear. I love that I'm starting to feel better, and I love you. So thank you so much for listening to this life update of mine. So happy to be alive. Honestly, like hands down, have never felt this happy to be alive, to be honest. I can't wait for, you know, for the rest of whatever Madrid has in store for me. Hopefully nothing as expensive as all of the pharmacy runs that I've had to do in the past couple of weeks, but whatever Madrid wants to give me, I'll be open to it. And once again, anything you want to see from me in these next couple of weeks, do leave it down below, and I will do my best to deliver, because I love you guys and I want to make you proud. So anyways, I think that's it for now. I'm gonna stop yapping. I feel like this is the thing. I haven't talked in so long like this that now that I'm doing it again, it's like I never want to stop, but I do have to stop. As you can see, I do have to stop. So I'm gonna go now, but I love you. I appreciate you. And I hope you're having a fantastic girl summer or boy summer or brat summer. So see you later. I love you. I'm alive. Can you believe that? I am alive.
Hey Jimmy, you nice. Keep going.